Hi you guys, it's Brienne of the Huntswoman here. It's been a while since I've been able to talk to you guys. Instagram does this weird thing where it just cuts out on the first 5 seconds of sound on any story, like video story that I try to publish, and my iPhone camera and mic is totally working, and so I thought it'd be fun to try doing Instagram TV. So today what I thought we would talk about is PCOS and hair removal. So for those of us that are like new to the term PCOS, PCOS stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. Basically, my reproductive system is having like a hormone party and it causes different things to happen in my body. One of those things being facial hair. Some folks are totally fine having facial hair and they like don't care about it. For me, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't like how it looks aesthetically, and I have super fair skin and really dark hair, so you can also see it. When it comes to having hair, unwanted facial hair from PCOS, I tend to like grow hair around what I call my lady stash, and then I also grow hair like in the crease of my neck back here, and then I get like a few on my chin. So when I first started just like looking at my lady stash and being like, I don't know if I like that, I'm just gonna wax that off, what would happen, and I'm gonna draw the camera in closer, is right around here, I would start getting like a bunch of whiteheads. And I mean, I would count them and I would hit like 20. And what happens when you get that much whiteheads and that much like stuff going on in your skin is that they then start to like scab over and it looks really gross. And I looked like I had like an infection situation happening. And I tried a bunch of different waxes and it didn't matter like what beauty salon I went to or like where I was going on the Target beauty aisle. I would just like always have this happen. I tried putting baby powder down to like put a layer in between the wax and my skin and like other powders, and like it just wasn't working. So another thing that you can do if you have unwanted facial hair is you can use tweezers. Now, tweezers are really great for like your brows, right? If you're getting in there and you don't want to like rip off like actual hair you want to keep. But it doesn't really work for like the fine hairs on a lady stash, and like sitting here and like figuring out where to tweeze on your neck. It's just like a whole thing. Okay, so tweezers kind of work. Razors. Every like teen girl magazine in the United States will be like, don't shave your facial hair, because what happens is it grows back thicker and then you have stubble. So I have definitely used the razor when I shouldn't, and like times of distress and just being like, I just like need to not have hair, like we're just gonna make it work. So then another option that I looked at doing was laser hair removal. I was like, perfect, we're just gonna like enter the 21st century and we're gonna laser my hair off. So it is more expensive doing laser hair removal, right? It's like a technical thing that's happening to your skin. But also my esthetician told me that there would be maybe not as good of results, or maybe like wouldn't actually end up doing anything after a series of like the 10 to 12 treatments that people usually do, because PCOS is like a hormone issue that happens in your body. It's a hormonal thing. I don't quite know the exact science of it. I'm sure you can like go online and like look at the research if you want to. But that was frustrating too, because I showed up and I was like ready to put down money and like get laser hair removal. So I was kind of like, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So I've just been like waxing and like tweezing and sometimes shaving and like just balancing like skin irritated issues that pop up. And then I had the folks of R.E.M Spring reach out to me, and they said, hey, like we saw you were like talking about PCOS. We'd love for you to try our hair removal spring. And I was just like, a hair removal what? Like I just never really had heard about it. And so they sent me a package, and they sent me two, so I've been using one, and then I wanted to like do a little unboxing for this video. And they were like, no pressure, like if you don't like it, it's fine, but we'd love to work with you. And so I was like, okay, cool. So yes, this is a sponsored video with R.E.M Spring. So what it is it's a spring that you can move around to remove your hair. And then this package also comes with like a little sleeve so it doesn't get all like gross in your makeup drawer. And then it has really helpful directions on the back. Another thing that R.E.M Spring has is like a soothing gel with aloe, and I didn't need them to send me that because I have so many different like soothing things from my waxing days that I was like, I'm good. But that's also an option if you want to try it. So how did I open this last time? So now I'm just gonna go at it and open it and show you guys. So it just like comes right off. Boop. And I'll have the link in my bio of where you can order a REM Spring, but you can also get it on Amazon or you can get it directly through their website. Can you see that? Whop. It extends like so. I'm doing like the YouTuber beauty blogger method. Okay, so a few things to know about the REM Spring before I show you how to use it. The first is that it's made out of 100% stainless steel, so there's not like weird chemical stuff that you're gonna be putting on your face. And the next thing is you're gonna have to experiment with like different ways to actually put it on your skin. That's why it like twists and turns depending on like where you're using it. And as for where you can use it in between your eyebrows. You can use it along your nose. Some folks get like little hairs growing out of their nose that is like little peach fuzz that then cause their pores to clog and get blackheads. And then you can use it on your cheeks, you can use it on your jaw, and you can use it on your upper lip or below your nose, and then on your chin, and then right here. But this is really great if you have sensitive skin and you're looking for a more natural hair removal solution. So the first rule of using a REM Spring is to not use it with a face of makeup on, which is what I have on. So I'm gonna go wash my face, and I'm also gonna wash the REM Spring, and then I'm gonna come back and show you how to use it. Okay, so I've washed my face, I've washed the REM Spring, and now we're ready to like do a little tutorial. So one of the important things to also know about the REM Spring is that it's made out of 100% stainless steel. So that means it's not gonna like leak weird metal rust stuff on your face as you use it. I make sure to like, you know, extend it and run it under the tap and put soap on it. And then I also let it air dry. I don't immediately use it when it's wet because that keeps it from like gripping the hair. When I use it on my face, I can use it on my nose. Sometimes people get little hairs that then cause blackheads on their nose. I can use it on my cheeks, on my jaw, on my chin, on my like above my lip. You can also use it like in between your eyebrows. I don't use it underneath my eyebrows because I don't want it to catch any hairs that I want staying there. And I'm gonna pull apart the REM Spring when I put it next to a hair, and then I'm gonna like turn it so it grips it and then twist. So it's like a extend, catch the hair and twist it. The twisting out motion actually catches the hair and pulls it out. When I first started using the REM Spring, I was like, oh, so I'm gonna extend it and then put it next to my skin and pull it out. That's not actually how it works. So it can be kind of weird with the angles, like showing you how this works. But hopefully you can see that. Boop. 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 Let's talk about what we learned. One, it's really important that you have this be clean because you're putting it next to your face. So make sure your face is clean and your REM Spring is clean. And then also keep in mind that you're not like extending the REM Spring, putting it on hair, and then pulling it. What you're doing is you're extending the REM Spring and then grabbing hair by doing like a rolling motion because that's what actually lifts the hair out of your face. The REM Spring does not like, my eyes watered a little bit. It's not like a relaxing experience, but it's a cross between like tweezing your eyebrows and waxing. And you can get it on remspring.com. This is $20. I have a discount code that I can share with you. I'm going to have it in my description on my Instagram for a week. And I also have a review on my blog if you're more into like reading things and not watching them. And the discount code is also on my blog. And if you're like really can't find it, go ahead and send me a DM and I'll send it to you. Okay, thanks guys. Have a good night.